Yo, what's good YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I wanted to highlight a couple of things that have been going on in the Call of Duty community over the past couple of days. I took a little break yesterday. I didn't upload a video, I didn't stream or anything like that. I know you guys haven't heard my voice in a minute. But every single day that I get on Twitter, or I go on the Black Ops 6 subreddit, or I go on my Discord, because my Discord community is active and they keep me pretty up to date with what's going on, I see some new bullshit with Black Ops 6 or some new broken feature in the game or some new thing that Treyarch and Activision decided to soft patch or do underneath, you know, to throw underneath the rug and not let us actually know what's going on in patch notes, which is scummy in my opinion. To alter anything in the game without giving us patch notes or letting us know about it is really a problem in Call of Duty. And it's become such a normal thing and reoccurring thing nowadays that we've kind of become numb to it. But at a certain point we got to call it out and say something about it, because like, you guys shouldn't be altering or changing anything in the game that we had to pay money for without informing us about it. You know what I mean? Like, we had to pay for this game. Some people bought the Vault Edition and spent $100 plus buying you guys just garbage bundles in the shop and microtransactions and paying for pay to win audio and all this nonsense that y'all make us pay for. But yeah, y'all are altering the game without letting us know about it. And then you guys choose to not alter things that actually need to get altered, like broken blueprints, hit reg, packet burst, the anti-cheat, the list goes on, right? So according to Charlie Intel posted a tweet today and was basically informing the community that the Warzone method for two boxing has been patched, or he said that the ability to two box in Warzone has been patched or soft patched or something along those lines. I'm gonna put the tweet up in this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I'm a little confused by this tweet because the two box method, like the OG method where you join your bot account while it's searching for a lobby, you've never been able to do that in Warzone. I got my Xbox for two boxing like a little over a month ago, and ever since the first day I had it, I was never able to do the two box method in Warzone. That's never worked. You know what I mean? Like, that's never worked. So I'm a little confused by what he means by they patched the Warzone method. I'm probably going to stream later today, so make sure you guys come to the stream, twitch.tv/KingStevo, or you guys can come to the YouTube stream where I have a lot more viewers in there. But I'm a little confused by this tweet because the two box method has never worked in Warzone. That's why we have a method called the Warzone method, because the Warzone method was separate from the two box method. The two box method is where your bot account searches for a lobby, and once it finds a lobby, then you join your bot account. But that method has never worked in Warzone. So we have a separate method called the Warzone method where you and your bot account get in the lobby together and you guys look for a game in the same party. That's why we called that the Warzone method, because that was what you had to do in Warzone to get easier lobbies. You couldn't do the multiplayer two box method in Warzone. You've never been able to do that. So I'm a little confused by what he means by they patched it in Warzone. I don't know what he's really talking about. I think he's a little misinformed with this tweet, but you guys let me know what you guys think about this tweet. We're gonna get on Warzone later. When I get on stream, we're gonna see what's up, but that's why we have a separate method called the Warzone method, because the multiplayer two box method has never worked in Warzone. So we came up with a different method where you and your bot just get into the same party and then look for a match. And that's what people are doing in multiplayer now, because the two box method is patched in Warzone and multiplayer. You feel me? You can't do that shit in either one. And you've never been able to do it in Warzone. So I'm a little confused by what he means by they patched it in Warzone, because you've never been able to do that. I don't know what that's all about. But also in this video, guys, I want to cover shadow bans in this video, because shadow bans kind of tie into matchmaking and two boxing and things of that nature, because two boxing can get you shadow banned, especially if you play on PC. You're at a higher risk of getting shadow banned if you're on PC and you're not whitelisted or in good graces with Call of Duty, or you don't have a good standing with your account. Especially if you have like a brand new account, you're more susceptible to getting shadow banned. So I was gonna make like a whole dedicated video and kind of like replicate what this YouTuber did in his video, but I'm just gonna leave a link to his video in the description of this video. I think his name is like Elvis Cod or something like that. He dropped a really good informative video on how to reverse shadow bans, or how to basically protect yourself from shadow bans. I saw the video maybe like 2 months ago, and I followed all the steps, and it was kind of funny because almost every step in his video I already had all that stuff enabled, on my PC. Like I already had it all enabled, so that's probably why I've never been shadow banned, because all the steps that he tells you to follow in his videos, I had all that stuff already enabled on my computer, like already. I didn't have to turn on anything because I already had it all on. But if you guys want a summary of what you guys need to enable to reverse shadow bans or to protect yourself on PC from getting shadow banned, the 3 things that you guys need to make sure you guys have enabled on your PC is secure boot, which is going to be in your BIOS, TPM 2.0, which I think is also in your BIOS, and then memory integrity. Now memory integrity is a setting inside of your Windows settings. So if you guys type in memory integrity into the search bar on your PC, it'll bring up core isolation. You click on core isolation and there'll be a setting called memory integrity. Make sure you have that turned on. So that's basically what he's going to tell you to do, is to turn on secure boot, TPM 2.0, and both of those things will be in your BIOS. And the third one is, well, before you do the third one, before you do any of this, make sure your Windows is up to date. Make sure you have Windows 11. Always having the most up-to-date Windows software on your PC is always going to be the best beneficial thing to keeping your PC protected at all times, regardless of shadow bans or not. But you want to make sure you have the most up-to-date Windows settings, Windows updated fully to Windows 11. You want to enable core isolation, memory integrity, TPM 2.0, and secure boot in your BIOS on your PC. And that's pretty much what he's going to tell you in the video, a short summary of it. But if you guys want to go watch his video to get a more in-depth explanation as to what you guys need to do to reverse shadow bans, then make sure you guys go watch his video. I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description of this video. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that a little bit in this video just because it ties hand in hand with reverse boosting and 2-boxing, and a lot of people have gotten shadow banned for 2-boxing. A lot of people get shadow banned. I want this video to help anybody, like whether you 2-box, whether you don't. You don't even have to 2-box to get shadow banned. That's the sad part about this whole anti-cheat reporting system BS, is that you can get shadow banned and you don't even have to be 2-boxing. But obviously, if you're 2-boxing and you're doing it on PC, you're definitely more susceptible to getting hit with a shadow ban. And if you guys don't know what a shadow ban is, I should have probably explained that before I even went in depth with this explanation. But long story short, a shadow ban is basically where you get put into a limited matchmaking state, and Activision or Treyarch thinks that you're a cheater, or they think there's something sus or suspect about your account. So they put you in a limited matchmaking state for 7 days, and you basically have to play against cheaters with 200 ping for like a week. And the game is basically unplayable at that point. So they don't outright ban you, but you're basically banned for a week because you can't play with good ping or good connection for a whole week, and you're forced to play in lobbies full of actual real hackers and cheaters. Because when hackers and cheaters get shadow banned, they get put into the same lobbies that you're going to be in if you get shadow banned. Like all shadow banned players go to the same lobbies, whether you're a cheater, a hacker, or just a 2-boxer. So it sucks, but that's the reality of Call of Duty nowadays. And so I wanted to give you guys some help with combating the matchmaking system, the anti-cheat that isn't even really an anti-cheat. I don't even know what you would call it. It's not an anti-cheat. It doesn't protect players from cheaters or anything like that. If anything, this game wants you to cheat. I mean, I have one of my viewers that came through my stream for the past week. He's been telling me that he's gonna buy some cheats and go and cheat because he's tired of all this bullshit with 2-boxing getting patched and the game isn't fun. So he said he's gonna go and cheat, and he's gonna do it on purpose. So he went and bought walls. One of my viewers went and bought walls, and in my last stream, he went and told me he installed the walls cheats on his computer, and he said he was using it, and he said he still hasn't got banned. Like now, when I go live today, he's probably gonna come through my stream and let me know. Like I told him to keep me updated on like how long it takes him to get banned, or if he doesn't get banned at all, keep me updated and let me know. Because I actually have a actual hacker and cheater in my community that buys hacks and cheats, and he told me that he's been using walls. So I told him to keep me updated, let me know if he does get banned, because I want to see, like, it's crazy, but because they're so worried about 2-boxing and destroying Timmys and lobbies, but they don't care about protecting the integrity of the game and keeping the game in a fun state. They don't care. They want you to suffer. Like that's what it comes down to. They literally want you to suffer in this game. They don't want you to have no fun. The no fun police are out. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm using him as, I guess, my test monkey. And I didn't tell him to go buy cheats. I want to make sure I make that very clear. I did not tell him to go buy cheats. He did that on his. He made that decision on his own to go do that. So since he did it on his own, I was like, okay, well, if you're gonna go buy cheats, then keep me informed just so I can use that as some you know what I'm saying, like use it as an informative tool to keep me updated with the anti-cheat. Like I want to know, like, do hackers and cheaters get banned? And I mean, he's probably been using them this whole time. I haven't been live in like 2 days, so I don't know, but the whole day that he used them, for the first day that he had them, he didn't get banned. He said he used them for like a whole day. Nothing happened to him. He was using walls, having a whole bunch of fun, and he said he hasn't gotten banned yet. So I mean, I actually have a real viewer that uses cheats and hacks, and he hasn't gotten shadow banned. He didn't get banned, and he's been in the game, just playing the game like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's wild out here, man. So hey, I'm gonna tell you guys the same thing that I tell my viewers. If you guys are gonna use cheats and hacks, be careful and be cautious with it. Don't be too blatant with it. But I'm not gonna tell you guys to not use cheats and hacks. I mean, I just don't support this game. I don't support the developer. I think we all should be on the same timing, on the same wavelength as a community. And I mean, if you guys are gonna use walls and hacks, I just don't care anymore. I'm saying, like, if this game actually has some integrity and actually had some values in the community, was actually like thought about, and they actually had our best interests at heart as a community and as a player base, then no, I would never promote for you guys to cheat. Like, if we actually had a good game, a good sound grounded game with a good developers that spoke to the community, a publisher that actually gave a fuck and didn't scam their fucking player base, then I would be all against cheating. But I mean, like, look at the game, look at the state of Call of Duty now, bro. Like why would I care? We have 2 boxers, we have reverse boosters, we have cheaters, we have hackers, and we have a publisher and developers that don't care about keeping the game safe for everybody. I mean, we have Call of Duty games that came out 5-6 years ago. Now, I wouldn't even go as far back as Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 1. Even games like that came out, I wouldn't say 5 or 6 years ago, because I'm pretty sure you can still play 2019 and all those games without getting hacked. So yeah, maybe only the older games, but even the older games, bro, you should be able to go back and play Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, COD 4, and not be at risk of your fucking PC getting hacked by some dude in Bangladesh, or your whole fucking PC getting destroyed by some dude in Russia or Syria or some shit. I don't know where the hackers be at, but they be all around the world in random ass countries just waiting for you to hop on Black Ops 3 so they can hack your whole shit. And it's sad that they don't have proper defense mechanisms in place in their games, and they don't keep up with the servers on the older games. Like, if you guys aren't going to protect your player base, then why even have the games playable in the first place? Oh, I know why. Because they want to keep making money off of it. So while they make money off you guys continuously buying these older games, they're not protecting you guys while you play them. They're just using you guys for the money, getting that sale, and keeping it moving. They don't give a fuck what happens to you after you buy the game. They don't care what happens to you. It's sad. But make sure, if you guys are new to the channel, man, you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new around here, man. Thank you guys for all the support lately, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. Peace.